What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I would like to give you guys some of the top speaking IELTS tips and advice. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and greet the examiner, but be polite, friendly, and above all else, be relaxed. The last thing you want to do when you're walking into the exam is, well, one, to forget your passport and identification, but to be stressed out, tired, and grumpy or cranky, okay? So above all else, be relaxed, don't be so uptight, and stay calm. Next tip, if you don't hear something, ask the examiner to repeat it. Now, a lot of people, for some reason, are shy or a bit reluctant to do this. Don't try to guess what the examiner said. This is one of the worst things you could do. Simply say, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?" Asking the examiner to repeat a question is a sign of effective communication. If you really don't understand something, it is probably better to be honest rather than to give incorrect information. This tip is really important, and I hope you guys can remember this and practice this whenever you're practicing for an IELTS speaking exam, and I hope you remember for the test, obviously. So this is what you could say. Say, "Sorry, I don't quite follow," or "Sorry, I don't understand." You're not penalized if you ask the examiner to explain a word or a question. Anyways, next tip, answer questions as fluently and fully as possible. Do not worry about making mistakes in grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation, or else you will not speak fluently. In other words, during the test, speaking with little or no pausing or breaks in your speaking will have a greater influence on your score than grammar and vocabulary errors. The only grammar point you should pay attention to during the test is the need to form complex sentences by combining a number of ideas into one sentence. Now, show that you are willing to talk by giving full and detailed answers, even if you do make many grammar and vocabulary errors, especially in part 2, the 2-minute talk, and part 3, the two-way discussion. In other words, in the speaking test, quantity is much more important than quality. Okay, next tip, guys. It is better to be simple and clear rather than complicated and unclear. Don't try to make your sentences super complex or using huge words you don't understand just because you think that longer and really convoluted sentences with big words you don't understand will get you more points. Use what you know and use what you're most confident with. Don't try anything that you feel unsure of. Stay to what you know. Next tip is to try to use some idioms or high-level vocabulary that you know. If you can, do so without affecting your fluency. Now, this is really important. Like I said, use the ones you know, because the ones you know you will use more naturally. If you're trying to use something new you haven't used before, that you haven't thoroughly practiced, it will affect your fluency, and fluency is a big part of your scores. That's the most important tip. Is at the end of the interview, remember to say thank you and goodbye. Simply saying these will have a simple closure to your interview and give a formal way to exit and just finish up your speaking test. So anyways, guys, I hope this video helps you. I wish you the best of luck on your IELTS speaking exam. In the comment section below, is there any tips that I may have left out or any other speaking tips that you guys know of that you want to share with us? That would be great, and I really appreciate that. Anyways, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe, turn on that notification button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and good luck.